y'all. So it is Sunday, February 4th, and I just filmed my wrap-up, my January wrap-up, and it was a struggle. It was a struggle. I don't feel good today at all, and I went to go put my makeup on to film, and my eyes started watering so bad, and I was like, I cannot put on mascara today or any eye makeup whatsoever. So all I had was some foundation on and some blush, and then I was like, I don't think I can like do the whole setup thing because that takes a lot of time. And I was like, should I do it at all if it's not going to be like, if I'm not putting like 110% into it? But I really wanted to film a wrap up, and I figured that it wouldn't be that big of a deal if I just sat down on my floor by my bookshelf and just talked about the books. So that's what I did, and now I'm exhausted. I've also got a really bad headache. But yeah, it was just, I just was irritated, and I did not want to wait anymore to film the wrap up because February is a short month, and if I waited any longer, it wasn't gonna happen. So I just did it, and yeah, but I'm hitting my leg. That's what that sound is. I am just sitting here now. It's like 2:30 in the, whoa. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon, and I want to kind of read Gemina today. I'm just in the mood to read this. I've got a really bad headache, and I feel like crap, so maybe a high-intensity sci-fi novel is not the best choice, but I really want to read this, and I'm in the mood to. And Obsidio, is that what it's called, is coming out in March, so I'm reading this month for sure. And yeah, because you better believe in March I will be at Barnes & Noble buying Obsidio for sure. That's happening. So yeah, but I want to start this. It's big, but even though these look big, they're really, really, really easy to get through. It doesn't take any time to get through these because it's just a lot of like here, hold on. It's just like, yeah, just kind of like a lot of pictures. So yeah, but that is the plan today. I just wanted to start the vlog, and yeah, so oh, I also want to read A Court of Wing and Ruin. Yeah, and I also, for some reason last night, I put Game of Thrones by my bed, and I don't know why I really did that. I didn't even pick it up. I just like brought it over here, threw it on my chair, and was like, that's it. So I have this here for some reason. I don't know why, honestly. I have no idea what made me do this. I want to read this so really, really bad. I want to read the Fire and Ice series. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I want to. So I'm going to, but it's going to be one of those books that I know I'm not going to be able to read in one sitting, and that I feel like it's going to take me like a whole year to read. Because this book just seems really long. And if I don't like it, I'm going to DNF it. But yeah. I don't know, I just have a feeling that this is going to like bore me to tears. I don't know why I feel like that. Maybe it's just, I don't know. So, I'm going to start reading, or attempt to start reading. Hopefully I won't fall asleep. And I will update y'all later. So, update, it's like 6:30. And I put down Gemina because I just wasn't in the mood to read that, I guess. I got 40 pages in. I love it. Like, it's great. And I've laughed out loud several times already in this book, which I love when, like, a book like that, like, that's supposed to be, like, really high intense stuff makes me laugh. So, yeah, it's been funny so far. But I put that down and picked up Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. And I've been reading this for about 30-ish minutes. And I'm on page 96. Or 97, actually. I really, really hope that Blue is Bram. Is that his name? Bram? Yeah, Bram. Okay, I love Bram. He's like super quiet and just kind of bashful and really, really smart, and I just kind of hope that Blue is Bram. Like, a lot. And also in one of the emails, They were saying how he's like a really big grammar person and that he is really intelligent and smart, and Bram is really intelligent and smart, but he's also really quiet and shy, and Simon just accidentally got his English test back and it was like a perfect score. So I feel like that's kind of like a hint that Bram might be blue. I don't know, but I love Bram, and he hasn't even hardly said anything, but he just seems cute, you know? And I don't know, I like him, and I want Simon to be with him. Like, there's not any other guy in this book that I want Simon to be with other than Bram. Even just when Simon mentioned Bram, and Bram blushes every time Simon looks at him, and I'm just like, oh, that's so cute. I don't know, I just like him. So there's the update. I'm gonna keep reading this. I'll let y'all know if I'm right later. I'm hoping this doesn't take too long to read. So far I'm going through it rather quickly, but it's good and I like it. And I just definitely want to read this month because Love, Simon comes out in March and I'm so excited to go and see it. I'm so excited. And I love this, by the way. Like, this is like so, I feel so different reading this from the Upside of the Unrequited. I just like this a lot better. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will update y'all later. Also, it is 10 o'clock and I'm reading Simon vs. Homo Sapiens Agenda. I really want to finish this tonight. It is so good, and it's probably like my favorite contemporary ever. I did take a break for a while just because I wanted to, but I just can't even explain how much I love this book. And contemporaries have been like annoying me for some reason lately, and I used to love contemporaries, but now they're just like kind of bothersome to me. But this one is so good, and I'm having a hard time even finding flaws in it. Like, it's just perfect to me. It's making me laugh out loud. It's making my heart beat like really fast because Simon and Blue are so cute, and I love them, and I want Blue to be Bram so bad. If he's not, I might be super disappointed because, I don't know, Bram just seems so cute to me. Yeah, but I just was reading a scene, and this just made me like think about this, where Blue came out to his mom, and Simon came out to his best friend, Abby. And Blue is so nervous about telling his mom and dad, and they're also like Jewish and stuff, so he was worried that because they're religious that they would not love him and everything, and that they would be upset and they wouldn't accept him. And I just like hope and pray to God that when I have kids one day, that they will not ever be so scared to tell me something like that, and that it'll be so casual. Like, it'll be like let's say I have a daughter and she comes in and she's like, hey mom, so I like this guy, or I like this girl, and it's just as casual as that, and it's like not a big deal. It's not something she feels like she needs to worry about or fret over. She can just come and tell me something like that super casually and it not be a big thing, and that she doesn't have to come out to me because it's just a conversation, because you don't have to come out when you're straight. So, like, you know, I'm not going to assume that she's straight or that she's gay. She can just be whoever, and she can just come up to me one day, and when she starts telling me who she has crushes on, that'll be that. And I just don't want her to worry about any of that, or him. I don't want him or her to be nervous to tell me, because it broke my heart how scared he was to tell his mom. And I just like, oh my gosh, I just would die if I thought my kids were so scared to tell me something like that. Like, I just couldn't handle it, because I want them to, like, I need them to know that I will love them for who they are, and it's like not something that that's not something they need to worry about. Kids have so much to worry about, teenagers do especially. They have so much anxiety and so much on their minds, and the last thing they need to worry about is their parents hating them for who they are. So that is one thing that I'm going to make sure is preventable in my house. I want them to know that I will love them forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, no matter what, and that being gay is not something to be ashamed of, or that something that I'm going to hate them for ever, and that I'll love them unconditionally. And I just don't want it to be a big deal. You know, I don't want it to be something that they feel like they have to pull up all this courage from and be so worried about. I want them to just, like I said, bring it up casually in conversation. Like, whatever. no big deal. That's just what I pray it's like by the time I have kids, and that it's not something that's going to be so nerve-wracking for them. So, but yeah, those are just my thoughts on that. So yeah, but I'm going to continue reading this. It's adorable. I love it. 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 And I will update y'all later. Bye. Hey y'all, so I'm done with Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, and it was the cutest thing I've ever read in my life, and I loved it so much. It was so good, and I really, really love this. This is probably, I'm going to go ahead and say, my favorite contemporary book I have ever read. It was so, so, so good. It made me happy, and I'm just overwhelmingly happy right now. It was just amazing, and I loved it, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's obviously a 5 out of 5 stars, and I can probably predict that when I do my best books of 2018 video in December or beginning of January, I'm going to say that this book will be on that list with confidence, because it was so, so good, and I cannot wait for the movie now, and I loved it. I loved it so much better than The Upside of the Unrequited, and I was so scared reading this because I thought maybe I wouldn't like it, because I was like, maybe I just don't like Becky Albertalli's writing style, and I loved the writing style in The Upside of Requited, though, and I loved, like, everything about her writing. Just the plot just wasn't interesting to me in that book for some reason, and maybe if I reread it, it would be, but no, this book is better than that one. I can say with 100% confidence, and I absolutely just loved everything about this book. It was so, so good, and I want my mom to read it, like, now. Like, I'm gonna go throw it at her here in a second and tell her to read it. Like, she has to read this. It's so good. She'll love this. Like, she's such, like, a sappy romantic, and I just feel like, and I'm not, but I loved this, so I know she'll love it. But, oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Go read this. If y'all haven't read it, just do it. It's so good. But that is it for today's vlog. I hope y'all liked it. Please subscribe, and I will see y'all later.